Neil is the first maid and Dominique is the second maid. And our big bad mouse is Hannah. I'll be narrating and trying to keep these ladies on track, and I hope that you enjoy it. We've put some work into it. So we proudly present the 3 Little Elephants. Ladies, you can go ahead and take your places on stage now. Once upon a time, there were 3 little elephants who lived with their parents. When the elephants grew old enough, they went out into the world to live on their own. The first little elephant built a small wooden shack. One day, there was a knock at the door of her shack. The big bad mouse's voice was so tiny, the elephant couldn't hear her. The big bad mouse was so frustrated that she wrote a note and slipped it under the door. The note read, "Squeak, squeak, squeak, I'm the big bad mouse. I'll rip up your garden and I'll tear down your house. I'll tug on your tail, I'll pull on your ears. I'm mighty and mean, I'm the worst of your fears." Later that day, the elephant found the note. The elephant ran straight to the house of the second elephant. The second elephant lived in a brick house. It was larger than the first elephant's house. It also had a doorbell, which the second elephant rang.
Ding dong. Hello. It's me. There's a mouse on the loose. Well, come straight in.
The 2 terrified elephants sat in frightened silence. Suddenly, the doorbell rang again. The 2 elephants looked at each other with terror.
I'm not answering that. Don't look at me. I'm not answering it either.
The big bad mouse kept ringing the doorbell, but no one ever answered. Finally, she grew frustrated and slipped another note under the door. It read, "Squeak, squeak, squeak, I'm the big bad mouse. I'll rip up your garden, I'll tear down your house. I'll tug on your tail, I'll pull on your ears. I'm mighty and mean, I'm the worst of your fears."
There's a mouse on the loose.
The 2 terrified elephants ran straight to the home of the third elephant. Now the third elephant lived in an enormous mansion. It had a long driveway and a swimming pool and 2 maids. The elephant rang the doorbell and the maids answered.
Coming!
They ran in shouting.
Calm down. Calm down. That's it. Calm down like that.
Ask them what's wrong. Dominique, ask them what's wrong.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Mouse! Mouse! Scream it together.
The 3 elephants huddled together, completely terrified. Soon, the doorbell rang again.
Ding dong. Would you please deliver a message to the elephant? Yes. Squeak, squeak, squeak. I'm the big bad mouse. I'll whip up your garden. I'll tear down your house. I'll tug on your tails. I'll pull on your ears. I'm mighty and mean. I'm the worst of your fears.
The maids told the elephants they had to come face their fears.
Elephants, come here. You make fish clothes.
The 3 elephants tiptoed to the door. They peeked over the doorstep, and there stood a tiny little mouse. seen that a mouse is very small, and they were never frightened of mice again. And the mouse had learned that elephants are very large, and the mouse never threatened to rip up an elephant's garden or tear down an elephant's house. Everyone lived happily ever after. Thank you so much for supporting them. We've really had a good time the last few weeks. They're so funny. I've really enjoyed them.